Hi, I'm Marlon James Magtibay. I'll be playing Henry.
Nice to meet you. And so, what interests you in Henry? What drew you to his character?
I, the first time I ever saw this and I saw Henry, I actually noticed how one of the more admirable things I see in him is how much love and how much passion he has for Natalie. Um, he's like willing to do anything for her, whether it's just sit there and listen, whether it's um, sitting there and listening, whether it's just waiting for her, whether it's or something as awesome as just making her laugh. Um, on top of that, I'm very fortunate to be able to sing three of the coolest songs in this show. I feel like. Um,
Do you have a favorite?
I do. The first song that he sings is called "Perfect for You." It's just this tender and loving song, and again, like I'm so lucky to sing it.
And do you find similarities between yourself and Henry at all?
Yeah, I feel like not so much me now, but like me growing up, I feel like he and I are both kind of the underdogs in life. Growing up, I was kind of in the shadows. I only really talked to my friends, and then I was given this opportunity to sing in choir, and that was the way for me to express myself and do the things I'm passionate for around, and people were able to hear me. And I feel like Henry's the same way. Like he is going through life and he is kind of this loner guy, and when he gets to meet Natalie, he's finally able to relate to somebody and be excited for something and care for something, and he's just a passionate guy by the end of the story.
Oh, that's so sweet how you tell it.
Yeah.
um, so, what do you find challenging about playing the role of Henry?
um, so far in the rehearsal experience, we mostly just learn the songs, and I feel like everybody in the cast can kind of agree to this, but it's a challenging score. Um, one moment I feel like I'm like singing a bass part, and then 2 seconds later I'm like a soprano. It's crazy how much we flip all the way up there, like belting it. We're in falsetto, and then the next we're like having to sing all the way down here.
So, this is really a show for music lovers.
Oh
Really.
yeah, oh yeah.
And what drew you to this show to Next Normal overall? Despite its challenges, what brings you?
I actually, when I first decided that I was going to become a musical theater major, I the first show that I ever was able to study in class was Next to Normal, and he told us to go home and listen to the score, and I could not stop listening to it. It was each song is so special in its own way. Songs are so catchy, or they're heart aching, everything. And when I listened to it, I loved hearing Aaron Tveit soar like the tenor notes, and Jennifer Damiano, I think that's her last name. Um, her tone is just so beautiful. The person that plays Natalie, just. And then when we finally got into, analyzing the characters and the script and the words, this story is so sad and so exciting, and you just always leave like each number, what's gonna happen next. So I'm now happy that I get to share this story.
That's interesting juxtaposition. How you're like, it's so sad, but it's so exciting.
Yeah.
um, is there anything else that you think that people should know, or anything else that I left out that I should ask you?
Um, man, I if I'm just excited for people who haven't seen the story yet or know anything about it. Like, I'm excited for them to listen to all this music and just experience the story, because we talk about it in rehearsals that the story needs to be told, and it's still relevant to you know to this world 20 years later after its its debut. But yeah.